on this computer. Hey guys, Happy New Year. Welcome to our first Sunday night power planning session of not only January, but also of 2022. Like, I can't believe it's a whole new year already. We're going to go over some of the standard stuff, obviously, but then I want to dive into just a few things. I want to really get your mind ticking. I don't know, like I want to get your mind excited and ready for everything that is possible for you in 2022. I also want to make sure that you guys fully understand that 2021, good, bad, and ugly, is over. It's all gone. It left the building. It is literally a memory. It's in a book. So you can remember the good and the bad if you want, but I would just encourage you to focus on what's coming new. So let's always learn from our past and build from it and get even better in the upcoming year. I know not everybody ended the year or the month where they wanted to, but you have to remember and you have to understand in business that your activity doesn't always equal your sales. So if you let your sales dictate how you behave, then your sales will plummet every month. If you keep your activity consistent and you keep on track with your purpose as a promoter, your sales will come in the end. They will average out. That's why I love talking about rate of run, because it's totally about our average. So typically on a Sunday night power plan, we would talk about rate of run and we would find out where we were going. But you guys, it's a brand new month. So we need to set our rate of run. So we're going to kind of do this backwards, or ass backwards, as my dad would say. I want you to, on a Post-it note, on your calendar, on a sheet of paper, whatever, I want you to write down your goal for your team. So that's you, all your customers, everyone in your downline. What is the goal that you have for your team this month? And that's the first number we're going to start with. So again, we're going to go backwards to what we normally do. So let's say your goal is 12K. You're going to now divide your goal. So in that example is $12,000. You're going to divide it by 31 because there are 31 days in this month. So the new number that you're looking at is going to be, whoops, did I do that backwards? I think I multiplied it. Hang on. Divide, Tammy. Okay. The new number you're looking at is going to be the average sales daily goal. So it doesn't mean that you're going to hit that number every single day. It just means that's the number you're going to use on average. So what I do when I first start off the month on my big calendar, you guys have all probably seen my big giant calendar. If you haven't, I'll show you in a little bit here when I get all my paper off of it. But now I'm going to take that new daily sales goal, and on every Saturday, I put down what I should be at on that Saturday to be accurate. So for example, if you were shooting for 12K, you're going to want to hit $387 every day of the month. So on Saturday the 1st, your goal would be 387. On Saturday the 8th, your goal would be 3,096. So on and so forth. So what I want you to do right now is take your daily goal. I got to do my goal. Should have done my own, sorry. And you're going to write down on the Saturday. So if you have your flip calendar, or if you have a desk calendar, or maybe right now you're just working from a sheet of paper, that's fine too. But we're going to write down our daily, we have our daily goal. So take your monthly goal, divide it by 31. That's going to tell you your daily goal. And then I want you to go in on Saturdays. So we have the 1st, the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th. Those are the dates. You're going to take your daily goal, multiply it by that day, the date, and you're going to write down what that goal is so that as the month progresses, you can start checking to where you are versus where you need to be. To me, that I know you can do it in your head or you could do it every single day, but to me, I just like having that goal looking at me weekly. It just makes it easier for me to do that way. So for example, if your goal was the $12,000 for the month, the 12K, you would have reached a goal of $387 a day. So then you're going to take that daily goal, multiply it by the date. Does that make sense? Is everybody on board? Okay. So go ahead. Let's do that together. I'll let you do your math right now. I'm going to do my math right now. And I write mine on my calendar in green because it's money. And that's just the way my brain works. You do what works for you. I'm a big fan, in case you guys haven't already figured that out about me, about having my goals established and actually written out in front of my face, because I need to see them. I need to be reminded on a daily basis. I need to break them down based on what's going on in my life. The reason I love seeing them on a calendar like this is because here in a minute, when we start going through our calendar, you'll start to see all the things that are going to pop up on your calendar that could either derail you from your goal or get you closer to your goal. And to me, when I'm putting my calendar together, if I start seeing, okay, by the 15th of the month, I need to be close to $100,000, but between the 1st and the 15th, I have 7 things to distract me, I know right away I need to pull some of that stuff out, right? So that's how I like to work with my goals. Okay, so I have mine written down for Saturdays. You guys can keep working on it if you need. The other thing I want you to work on here, I moved everything. So for those of you that aren't sure, again, I just have one of these gigantic desktop calendars. It's what works for me. It keeps everything in front of me, no matter what I'm doing on my computer or phone, it's right in front of me. I tried those digital calendars for a while, and out of sight, out of mind, and I never really looked at the damn thing. So for me, this is what works. The other things I like to have marked on my calendar are things I already know that are just part of my process. So for example, every Sunday night, it says Sunday night power plan. Do I know I'm doing a Sunday night power plan every Sunday? Yes, I know that. But again, having it on my calendar, if I go to write something on there like so-and-so's birthday party, and I happen to see, oh, I'm writing that on a Sunday, I better plan someone else to do my Sunday power plan. For me, every Monday night is my team Zoom. Again, yes, I know I'm doing it every Monday night, but this also helps me plan out my month, helps me keep track. I can already look at that and be like, wow, that's 5 Dream Team Zooms in 1 month. Oh, wait, I missed, except last Sunday. I did, you guys. I'll tell you that story here in a minute. I can't get my chat to open. There we go. My word for 2021 was determined, and my word for consistency. I like it. Mine is intentional. But so I can already tell from looking at my calendar that there are 5 Mondays in January, which means that's 5 Zooms that I'm responsible for. Nobody wants to hear me do all 5 of them. So I already know I need to find some guest speakers. Like this is how my brain works. Some of the other things that you have got to get on your calendar are your auto ship dates. So for those of you that might be new or you've just forgotten, it's the 5th. Oops. It's the 5th, the 10th, the 15th, the 20th, and the 25th. Again, yes, I know those dates, but yes, I like to have them on my calendar to remind me when I'm planning my week. And then free credit day. Hopefully you already have that on your calendar because that is today. I like to make sure I have that written down just as a reminder, not only for me to check my own credits, but also to put out some sort of social media post about the fact that I have credits to share and to use. It's also, for those of you that are leaders with team members under you, that's also a great day for you to check your credits and start to think about what kind of incentives could you maybe start doing with your team. And then the other things that you can put on the calendar, totally up to you. You can put all of the Lavelle calls or Zooms that happen on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can put any kind of team trainings that you know are coming up, like lunch and learns, any sort of team huddles, whatever it is that you and your team do. I just think you can start your month off better if you already have this all in front of you, because I can already tell from looking at my calendar, my Sundays and my Mondays are very regimented, I guess I'll call it, because of this Zoom and the Zoom I do with my team. And then I know that we have team leaders who do them throughout the week, but I also want to start putting things on my calendar for the later part of the week. So maybe that's when I launch some sort of team promo, or maybe that's when we do a local. If you guys aren't doing locals, whether in face-to-face or virtual, I would super encourage you to start doing that. Locals are a great way for you to build community with not just your team, but with people in the world who want that community, who need that community of a group of people who are uplifting and motivated and inspiring, and they just want to be a part of that. So whether you do a virtual local that maybe is just a guest speaker talking about overcoming some challenges and how they maybe use their Thrive products to, get their health on track or get their financials back on track. That is such a great way to spread the word of what it is that you do, what you believe in, what you love. So I just want to encourage you to do that. I have done, obviously we had that little break there for COVID, but I do in-person locals. And I used to fight with myself so much about Oh, there's only one guest. The rest were promoters. I freaking don't care anymore. I just love when there are people in a room who want to be together, who want to talk about what's going on in their life. So if we fill a room full of promoters, that's a-okay with me. I don't even care. If we have 20 guests, I'm not even sure if I would know how to act if there were 20 guests there. That would probably panic me, to be honest with you at this point. But for those of you that are in my downline, Sandra does have our local set up for January. It's the 20th, January 20th at the YMCA here in Lebanon at 6:30. So we'll get a flyer out for that. But I will just say, if you guys are near around Lebanon, I would love to get your face on the flyer. So if you want to speak, let me know. And then I'm going to give a shout out to Sheila Tups. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to say her name. Shantae, correct me if I'm wrong. But Sheila reached out to me, I don't know, it's been a few months ago, and was something about having a local, had one, didn't have many people, wasn't sure what to do. And I was like, girl, you just got to keep doing them. Like no one came to my first local. And there are still to this day sometimes where I have a local where it's me and Sonia, but Sheila kept doing them. She's kept doing them, and she's building that community on her own. So you have to remember, when you hear a good idea or you hear a leader doing something and you think, oh man, I can't do that. Yeah, you can. You just have to do it. Maybe it's not, like if I told you right now we were going to have a local and that Susan Kaufman was coming from Texas, of course, I'd have to get the whole big room at the Y, and all these people would come, and it would be this whole big thing. Eventually you'll get there too. But for now, it might just be you and 3 friends sitting in the booth at a restaurant, and you might be chit-chatting about Thrive. It doesn't matter where you start. It just matters that you start. And I would like to encourage you to use this new year, this energy and excitement of a new year, to remind yourself to start. Whatever the hell it is that you need to start it. If you need to start doing your gratitude journal because you've not done it all the last 6 months, if you need to start doing some sort of team huddle because you've not done it ever, if you need to start doing some sort of local, if you need to start being consistent with your reach outs, if you need to start doing birthdays, whatever the heck it is you need to start, there is no better time than the new year to start. And the one thing I would like to say for all of you is start believing in yourself, start believing in your business, and start believing in this product. If everyone on this Zoom gets up every single morning and the first thing you do is take your capsules, right? Would you all agree? I know it's what I do. I don't care where I am in the world. It's what I'm doing. That's all I need to know. That's people struggle. I don't want to be a salesperson. I don't want to sound salesy. Just tell people what you do. There is nothing salesy about me telling you I take capsules every single morning. I've done it for almost 7 years. And I won't stop. Please, for the love of Pete, don't ever make me stop, right? So if you have that kind of faith in this product that you get up every single day and you take it, that's all you have to know. If you don't have people jumping off of ceiling or off of roofs, like yelling for you, please sell me your Thrive, that's okay. You'll get there eventually. But you have to just remember how you start every single day by taking those capsules. That's all the confidence that you need. I can tell you there are a lot of people that have to sell products for a living to pay their bills that they don't believe in. I know car salesmen who sell cars that they can't afford. They talk to people all day about these fancy cars with all this stuff on them, and they can't afford one. So they don't really know. They have no idea. They just have to put the faith that they can do that. I had to sell office chairs there for a short period of time, like 400 in this company, 700. I didn't have that many office chairs of my own. Hell, I had like a folding chair at home. I had no idea if they were really as good as I told them or not, right? So that's a really weird feeling. You guys know that what you have works because you use it every day. Yes, be a product of the product. Exactly, Courtney. Thank you. Be a product of the product. Candace says, my goal is to get Thriving for free again. Yes, girl. Free Thrive. So what I want to encourage you all to do, this is going to sound really bad. Yes, I think that, if you're at the level in your business where you can be being like a marketing queen, awesome, great, good, go for it. But I'm going to say the majority of people on here need to really just focus on the basics. You need to focus on getting people signed up for free customer accounts. You need to focus on sharing with people the fact that you have a product that you love and that you use, and that you're more than happy to share it with them if they are ready for it, when they are ready for it, right? We're not chasing people down alleys, begging them to buy our product. We're just showing them how great it is. Focus on your own personal customers instead of always trying to go grab 10 new ones. Take care of the ones you have in the process of finding new ones, which will get you to thrive for free. The best promoters on our team were happy customers to start. Those happy customers turned into promoters that we then helped get their VIP 800 by getting 2 customers and 2 promoters. And then from there, their business starts. It's when you get to that part and you're like, oh my gosh, well, now I need to have like a website and a like to know it page. And I'm going to have to start a blog and I'm going to have to make sure I do like photo shoots. That's when people fall off. All you have to focus on are 2 customers and 2 promoters, 2 customers and 2 promoters. Those 2 customers can go get 2 customers to thrive for free. Now you've got how many customers, right? Those 2 new promoters can go get 2 customers and 2 promoters for their VIP, and your team just grew by how much? So yes, I know some people have been in this longer and some people are ready for photo shoots and all that good stuff. And I love that. But if you're not there and you're comparing yourself to that person, stop and ask yourself, how consistently are you getting 2 customers and 2 promoters? Are you doing it every 2 weeks? Are you always in the VIP mindset? Are you doing it once a month? Are you in the semi-ish VIP mindset? Or are you only doing it when there is a carrot hanging in front of you, maybe a trip or a free promo of some kind? I've talked about this before with my own personal team, which I know is the majority of faces on here right now. But if you are only working your business for a promo or a trip, that's great and good. And you'll be here for a little while. But if you want to make the kind of money that can pay for trips, and you want to make the kind of money that can truly change your family's life, the actual situation in which you live, then focus on 2 customers and 2 promoters, 2 customers, 2 promoters. Go out there every day, take your thrive, live your thrive, and just tell people about it. It's truly the basics. I mean, I am the first one to love to get on someone's Zoom and learn tips and tricks and algorithm crap and all that stuff. I get it. I love all that. But when it really boils down to it, the times in my business that have done the best, made the most money, built the strongest team is when I was focused on 2 customers and 2 promoters. That's, I mean, I could talk about that for an hour and a half, but I won't. But so that's what I want you to kind of keep you like, start with that VIP mindset. Start with doing the basics that will help you get 2 customers and 2 promoters. And so if that basic is reaching out to 5 people a day, great. If it's reaching out to 30 people a day, great. Wherever you are in your business, you know where you need to be. So however many, and I feel the longer you've been in business, the more reach outs you need to do. I'm not going to get 2 customers and 2 promoters by doing 5 reach outs a day. I'm just not. I have to talk to a lot more people because I've been around here a lot longer, right? Like, you know how great that is when you see new people and they come in and they're like tearing it up and you're like, oh my gosh, I miss those days. I miss when it was new. But it's okay. The longer you've been in it, it's not even harder work. It's just more numbers and you can handle that. You've been around longer, right? I want to encourage you to start using your group chats. You guys, that's also the basic of this business. We just duplicate. If you really want to go talk to 30 people, if I want to go send messages to 30 people and get 30 conversations started, and maybe out of that 30, I get 4 that say, what is Thrive or what, how, you know, tell me more, what, however the conversation goes. If I take those 4 and put them in a group chat, that not only is a gift to them because now they're going to get to meet another Thriver, hear another side of the story, get all their questions answered. That frees up my time to go talk to 30 more people to start new conversations. You just have to duplicate that process over and over and over. And I don't know how many people are doing group chats, but I can tell you my phone hasn't binged in a long time. So I'm going to guess there's not a whole lot of group chats going on unless I'm being left out. And if I am, that's fine. Grow your business. But I just want to encourage you to stick to the basics. Okay. So back to your calendar and sticking to the basics. We have in front of us this week, we have an auto ship already coming out on the 5th. So what I want to encourage you to do, what we're going to do together is log into your cloud if you have a second device available. And you are going to, let me get logged in here. Dun, dun, dun. You're going to go up to the menu and you're going to click the My Team button and then click the My Customer button. At the very top where it says customer number, customer name, email, you're going to scroll all the way to the right to where it says next auto ship. Click that button or that box, I should say, twice. Now it's going to populate for you based on date of next auto ship. So you are looking for anyone that says 1/5, and I would also go ahead and look for anyone that says 1/10 of 22. These are your next auto shippers in line, digging in the woodwork for people for group chats. Yeah. So these are the next group of people who are going to be up for auto ships. These are the people who you need to be having some kind of conversation with. And you guys, we just came through the holidays. So you can't tell me that you got nothing to talk to them about. Did they get to visit family? Did family come to see them? How was your holiday season? Did you get to go anywhere for the holidays? There's a million questions you could ask people about the holidays right now. So you have a reason to reach out. I encourage people to reach out non-Thrive related in the beginning, peek on their social media if you can, or just go back to the last time you texted or had some sort of message with them, see what you guys talked about. Maybe back in December, early December, they were talking about, not a lot of people were talking about losing weight in December because it was the holidays, right? People weren't thinking that way. But maybe they were talking about like, oh, we're so busy trying to save money, or, holidays are coming, blah, blah, blah. Maybe they downsized their auto ship, or maybe they even debated, putting it off. And now it's January. Now they've got new goals. So go back to where you left off, pick up the conversation or start something new. And then based on what they're telling you, maybe they were stressed completely through the roof during the holidays. Maybe it's time to talk about Black Label. Maybe they were like, oh my gosh, if they're anything like me, I had too much fun over the holidays. So I literally am like, I need to detox again. So whatever it is, but have those conversations with them. Do it quickly for anyone who's got an auto ship on the 5th, because you need to be throwing out suggestions for either, hey, let's do a detox this month, or hey, let's try a different DFT, or hey, did you even know with all the excitement of the last couple of months, we have new shake flavors? Are you ready to try something new? Have those conversations and get their auto ship for the 5th set up and ready to go with whatever tweaks they need. Because remember, it's fun finding new customers. It's a lot of work finding new customers, right? It's not as much work to keep customers. So take the customers that you have and keep them happy. Work with them. Make sure they're having the best experience possible. And don't be afraid to have those conversations with them. How is your Thrive experience going? If they're like, oh my gosh, let's get to the bottom of this, because this should be the most amazing thing that you do. This should be the thing that when you wake up, you cannot wait to take your Thrive. So let's find out what's going on. Again, how are you going to find that out? In a freaking group chat. You are not going to do all the talking. You're not going to do all the digging, because they know you. They're not going to tell you. Put them in a group chat. Open that up. Your auto shippers are the bread and butter of your business. Keep them happy, keep them healthy, right? And again, another place that you can keep your customers really happy and keep them involved and encouraged and part of a community is in our Vibin' and Thriving customer group. That group is full of, I don't know, like if I'm having a blah day, I'll just go in there and like read stuff. People are super supportive and excited and happy to be in there. So for sure, make sure you're putting your customers in there. Again, we've got to keep our customers happy. So this week you've got auto ships coming up. You'll have another auto ship obviously on the 10th. So again, I would start those conversations this week. I would encourage you guys to just rip the Band-Aid off and go into the new year. Ultimate Thriver is happening. So are you encouraging people to sign up for that? Are you sharing people's excitement about that? Again, that's something that you can share some excitement through the Vibin' and Thriving if you're the Vibin' and Thriving customer group, or you can share directly from Lavelle. The thing I think about when you share directly from Lavelle is that it's just like the company graphics. And so they're jazzy looking and we get excited, but that literally means nothing. Like when the Ultimate Thriver graphic pops up on my screen, I know what it is. It connects bells in my head. That doesn't happen for people that aren't Thrivers or people who aren't promoters. Like they might even be like a thriving customer and it's not going to make sense. But if they see your face or they see like a human's face, that's going to make some sort of connection for them. So again, try to share like personal stories of other people or of yourself, get people excited, get people involved. I don't know exactly how else to go about saying this, but I really, 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 I know I personally am going to be focused on it. And I really hope you guys can start to get focused on the whole VIP mindset, the 2 customers, the 2 promoters. I might even do some sort of promo for my team personally about people getting through VIP in the next 14 days, because I just know when my business did the best is when I stayed in that mindset. And it's when I got distracted by the shiny things and the fun things that I got overwhelmed and didn't do as well. So let's focus on our reach outs, right? Let's just go back to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go all the way back and call it the calendar challenge, because that's what it was when I started. You had to reach out to people. You had to invite people to the Lavelle fan page. How about inviting them to the Vibin' and Thriving? So some things have changed, right? We've added some new things. Connect with your upline. You guys, even if you're not maybe putting someone in an upline chat. It's okay. Your upline wants to hear from you. Send them a message. Hey, what's up? How was your holidays? I did squat over the holiday, but I'm ready to go again, or whatever it is that you want to share with your upline. It doesn't always have to be that you're the rock star on the team. Like, we want to know. I know that you guys who have downline, you want to know when people aren't feeling the best and maybe they need a little direction, right? So connect with your upline, connect with your team. And any of you that feel stale, I want you to ask yourself, have that really hard conversation in the mirror. Am I doing the basics? And am I doing them every day? That's the tricky part, right? You might have done the basics last Tuesday, but then what happened Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday? So stick to the basics. You have your calendar in front of you for the month now. Your biggest to-do task that's on your list already for this week are your auto shippers, but literally every day. And you guys, we have a working Zoom every day. Every day you can hop on, and if you can't do it live, you can do the replay, but you can literally go through with Lindsay or Susan or Tiffany or Sandra has her Wednesday night Zooms. You guys could go on and work in the moment, in the place. Someone's literally going to tell you what to do. You're going to do it before you know it's going to be done. So if you're struggling to get to, I don't know, like get back on track or whatever you want to call it, or maybe you just want the holiday fog to be lifted and you want to go into 22 clear-minded, tune in, stay connected, and just do the basics. Don't worry about the fancy stuff right now. If your business isn't where you want it to be, don't be worried about the fancy shit. Stick to the basics. That's what built this company. That's what continues to build this company. When you see new people come in and you're like, wow, they just came in and they've already hit this and they've already hit that. Why? Because they're going for the basics. They're going for the 2 customers and 2 promoters. They're trying to hit VIP. From there, what are they trying to do? They're trying to hit their 4K. What are they trying to do after that? They're trying to hit auto bonus, right? Get in that mindset and focus on those basics. And then, maybe by March or April, we'll start talking about fancy stuff again. But right now, I just feel like if you want to go into 2022 raring and ready to go, you're going to want to stick with a plan. You're going to want to be consistent in your plan. So I actually have it hanging right here. This came from Samantha's leadership retreat in August that she had in Phoenix, where we wrote down our daily IPAs and our weekly IPAs. And that list hangs right next to my desk. And this is where I sit and I go through every day and I make sure I do all of those. Do I have fun every day doing them? No. Some days I don't want to do 30 minutes of meditation. I just want to watch YouTube. Some days I don't want to do my 10 new friends or followers, but I do them. And whether you have fun in the process or not is up to you, and it's however the day is going to fall. But at least when you lay your head down at night, you're going to know you've done what you're supposed to do. And when I say what you're supposed to do, it's the agreement you made with yourself, not me. Everything that's on my list that I'm looking at here is an agreement I made with myself. So take that to heart. Have you made an agreement with yourself? Have you decided what you're doing with this business and dedicating to this business? Or are you just willy-nilly fitting in when you can? Like this says 30 reach outs. I don't sit down and get all 30 done. I willy-nilly fit them in as I can during the day, but I make sure I get 30. If I just willy-nilly, I might only get 2, right? So make the agreement with yourself, what you want to do with the business, write it out, have it in front of you. Someplace like mine, I know not everyone has like an office space, but put it where you'll see it, put it inside your planner, make it the screensaver on your phone, like whatever, like put your contract with yourself and then follow that, because the only person you're letting down if you don't is you. Some people are like, oh, Tammy, I'm so sorry. I haven't done this. I haven't done that. You don't have to apologize to me for squat. It's your business. That's, people like join my team. No, don't join my team. Grow your own damn business. We're here to help people see how to do it, but I'm not here to babysit people, right? So if you're sorry that you didn't get to your reach outs, or you're sorry you didn't make your post, or don't feel bad to anybody but yourself. You're the only person that you're going to let down. Okay, that's kind of harsh, but there we go. Anyway, all right, that's all I have for you guys tonight. Happy New Year. I think it's going to be good. I think you guys feel good. We ready for a new year? Let's see some energy. Okay, I got some head nodding. All right. Okay. For my team, I'll see you guys back here tomorrow night. For everyone else, hit the ground running. If you have questions, let me know. Bye.